Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I am making some raisin bread. My husband has been just harping on me the last couple of days that he wants raisin bread. So I'm just going to get started here. Now is what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the dry ingredients in one bowl and the wet ingredients in another at first. So to start off, you're going to want 2 cups of flour. So we're going to pour that in. And then also to this flour, you're going to want to put 1 cup of raisins. Okay. And we're just going to mix that up, just the raisins and the flour together. This is a pretty simple recipe. I haven't made this actually for a couple of years, but like I said, it's pretty simple. I think the most time you're going to spend with it is waiting for it to rise. So, okay, so we got the flour and our raisins all mixed up. And then to our wet ingredients, you're going to want to add 1.5 cups of warm water. So let me get 1.5 cups here of some warm water to put our yeast in. Okay, so here's 1 cup, and we'll do a half. Okay, and then to this warm water, you're going to want to add 2 1/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast. And if you don't have any like the bulk, you can get it like in the packets and just use 1 packet of yeast. So we're going to do 2 1/4 teaspoons. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are doing really good. I don't know why, but for the last, well, ever since I got COVID, I've just been feeling so run down and everything, and I don't know why. I don't know if that's the effect of the COVID, because I've been over it for probably more than a week. I've been over it, I believe. So, but maybe it lasts longer than that. I don't know. But I've just been feeling so run down, and I just don't know why. So, anyways, that's why I haven't been putting any videos out, because I've just been feeling so drugged down and worn out, and I don't know if my health is failing or what, but it's driving me crazy. Okay, so anyways, now to this you're gonna want to add a pinch of salt and what is it? One tablespoon of sugar. See, I even lose my train of thought. I did lose my taste and smell, but it has finally came back, so I'm happy about that. Okay, so 1 tablespoon of sugar, a pinch of salt, and your yeast, and let's see, oh gosh, what else do you put in that? Oil. Okay, alrighty, so we're gonna mix this up. Our water, our yeast, our sugar, and a pinch of salt. You're going to want to mix this up pretty good so it gets nice and mixed up a little bit here. I know yeast is kind of hard to mix up for some reason. I don't know why. It seems like it doesn't mix really good, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the kind of yeast I'm using. Okay, so we're going to set that aside a little bit, and then now to this flour and raisins, you're going to want to add a tablespoon of oil. I've just got some canola oil here, so we're going to put that in. We're going to mix that up and then pour our wet ingredients into it. So we're going to pour our wet ingredients into our dry. We're going to mix it up really good. And then after we mix it up here in our bowl, you're going to want to put some flour on your countertop or your breadboard or whatever you have, and you're going to knead it in. You're going to put a little bit of flour down, and you're going to knead it for like 10 minutes. So we're going to get that started here in just a minute. And also, I'm doing another quilt auction, so after I get through mixing this all up for you guys, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you the quilt and put it on my community page so you guys have pictures of it on my bed so you can get an idea of what it really looks like on a bed. And this one here, this quilt here is really, really thick. It's thick and heavy, so it'll be really, really good for like in the winter times on your bed, or you know, maybe up in a cabin or something where it gets nice and cold during the winter, or maybe, you know, where it's just constantly cold all the time. I know the quilts are the ones that are really, really thick. They're nice when they're on your bed and they keep you really, really warm. So I think you guys will like this one. Okay, so I got this pretty much mixed up, and I'm gonna put some flour here. On my countertop here. I don't have a breadboard. Sometimes I wish I did. Maybe I need to go pick me one up. Who knows? So, but I was told a couple of weeks ago that after I reach so many subscribers, I can start selling merchandise. So I've got some really cool things and ideas for some merchandise that I'm going to be selling, and I hope you guys all like it. And so yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. But like I said, I haven't put out a video since I done that one with Josh, and I've been feeling just so run down and tired, and I don't know what it is. Maybe I just need to go to the doctor and find out why. But I'm kind of thinking maybe it is because I had COVID, so let's hope, huh? Maybe it'll just go away. Yeah, good luck with that, right? So, okay, so we're gonna pour this all out here, and it's gonna be really pretty sticky. It's kind of wet here, but like I said, it's gonna be kind of sticky for you, so we're gonna add just a little bit of more flour to that. And you're gonna wanna knead this for about 10 minutes or so. So, there we go. See if we can kind of get this together and going. And at first you're going to want to be kind of careful because it is just a little wet. But it'll start thickening up here in just a minute as soon as we start kneading it. And I think the more you knead it, the better it is, because it turns out really, really soft. So I think you guys will really like this raisin bread. And then when it's all done cooking and it cools off, I've got a little topping that I make for it and drizzle all over the top. I think you guys will really like that too. So it looks like it's getting a little thick here, right? So yeah, But like I said, I think the hardest part is waiting for it to rise for an hour. And then after it rises for an hour, it's probably going to double in size. So we're going to take it and knead it again after an hour. We're going to knead it for a couple more minutes and then put it into our bread pan and let it rise for another 30 minutes. And then we're going to bake it. And it's like I said, it's a real simple, easy recipe. So, okay, so now I am gonna come back here in just a minute and after I get through kneading this, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna put it in a bowl and cover it and everything, and we'll be back. Hi everyone, I am back. Okay, so now I've been kneading my dough for about 10 minutes and we're all done. And this is about what it should look like. I put it in a little bit of a ball here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a little bit of oil in this bowl. And we're going to put it all around the sides so when our dough starts to rise, it don't stick. And then we're going to put it in our bowl here. Now we're going to cover it with a towel and we're going to let it rest for 1 hour and then I'll be back. Hello everyone, and we are back. Now our dough has been rising for about actually an hour and 5 minutes. So this is what it looks like. And so we're going to take this out, and I've got a little bit of flour that I put right here on my countertop. So we're just going to kind of bring this out here a little bit. A little bit of flour on our fingers there. And then we are going to just put a little bit of flour on it, and you're going to want to knead it for about 2 more minutes. So after it rises, and as you can see, it doubled in size. So, but the ingredients that go in this is really simple. So the longest time I think is just waiting for it to rise. But it's really good raisin bread, so I think you guys will like this. Okay, yeah. It's coming along really good. And like I said, now after this here, we're going to put it into our bread pan. And we're going to let it rise for 30 more minutes. And then we're going to come back and put it in the oven and see how it does. Okay, got that nice and going there. And then I've got a glass baking dish here, and I put a little bit of oil on the inside so it doesn't stick. And so we're gonna put this loaf right into our baking pan, and I am going to put just a little bit more oil on the top, just so it doesn't dry out on us. I probably put maybe about a half a teaspoon of oil in my hands and just kind of spread it all around here. So, okay, now we're going to put this back here and we're going to cover it back up for another 30 minutes. And then onto the oven it goes. We will be back in 30 minutes. Hi everyone, and I am back. Now it's been about 35 minutes and I've let our raisin bread rise a little bit there, and so we're going to put it in a 300-degree oven for between 20 and 30 minutes depending on how brown you want it. So just maybe keep an eye on it. Between about 20 and 30 minutes. So anyways, in a few minutes I'm going to put this in. It's not heated up yet. So I'm going to grab that quilt that I'm going to do the next quilt auction on and let you guys look at it. And like I said, this one is very, very thick. It's got some different colors in it. I really like the colors. A little bit of green, yellow, blues, light blues. There's a little bit of reds through it. Let's see if we can get that up to you a little bit and let you see what it looks like. Like I said, it's really, really thick and heavy. The back is all yellow. Kind of a yellowish green type color, more yellow though, but I don't know if you can see that or not, all the stitching, all the hand stitching through there, but I'll take pictures of it and I'll put it on my bed and I'll put it on the community page, and we'll start the bidding after this video. So okay. And then also when we come back, after this gets done and I pull it out, I'm probably going to let it cool for probably 10, 15, 20 minutes or something before I come back, because we're going to make a topping for it. And it's made out of powdered sugar and some cream cheese, and I've got a little bit of orange extract here and some butter and some mandarin oranges juice. So I'll be back in about probably about 40 minutes or so. You won't know it because it's going to be that fast, but I will see you in a few. Hi everyone, and I am back. Now our raisin bread is done cooking and it's cooled off a little bit, so I think it's okay to top with a little bit of our topping that I'm going to make for it. So I left it in for like 35 minutes and I almost burned it, as you can see there a little bit, but I think I got it out in time, so let's hope, right? And as you can see, it's really, really soft. It is cooled down, and this is a soft raisin bread, so I think you guys will like it. So now for the topping, I'm going to use some powdered sugar here. And usually I put in probably about, I don't know, about a cup or two here. And I'm just going to make enough just to drizzle over the top of it. So hopefully we can get this done. Okay, now I am going to put in a teaspoon of imitation vanilla. And a teaspoon of orange extract. Because I like the taste of the orange frosting on this raisin bread. It's really, really good. So we'll put a teaspoon of orange extract in there. And also I've got some mandarin oranges here that I opened up. Now I drained the juice out, but after I drained the juice out, I smashed up the oranges in there. So I'm getting all the juice from the oranges. So we're going to put a couple of teaspoons of the mandarin oranges juice in here. And that gives it a really good flavor also. And then I've got 4 ounces of softened cream cheese we're going to put in. And then just a little bit of milk, Probably just a couple of tablespoons. We might need to go back and add just a little bit more depending on how thick it is. So, oh, and also, almost forgot, you're going to want to add about a tablespoon or so of butter. So, there we go. Okay, so let's get this mixed up. See how we do. Yeah, I had went outside and was working in my garden, and I forgot about my bread being in the oven, and I came in and I was like, oh no! So I think I caught it just in time. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to add just a little bit more milk to this. Maybe another couple of tablespoons. You just want to add a couple of tablespoons at a time because you're going to want to get the right consistency to this. So you don't want it too thick and you don't want it too thin either. So. Okay, I think it's just about the right consistency. It looks like it's just about done. Give it a little taste. Oh my gosh, so good. You guys are really gonna like that. Okay, so I'm gonna take a whisk here and I'm just gonna kind of pour it all over the top here. Just kind of whoops, and just kind of stir it around a little bit on top here and let it melt down the sides. Yeah, this frosting is really good and it goes really, really good with this raisin bread. I think you guys will really like it. Yeah. And then also after I cut it in pieces, if I lay it out and cut it all at once and put it in pieces on a plate, I'll drizzle a little bit of this over it too. So, and that makes it really good. So here is the raisin bread that we done, and I'm gonna cut it up and put it on a plate and take pictures of it and put it on my community page so you guys can all see how it turned out. And this is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you try and make this raisin bread. It's a real simple recipe. The most time is just waiting for it to rise and bake. So if you haven't subscribed to me yet, please do, and hit that thumbs up button and ring that bell so you guys get my notifications. And you all have a wonderful night.